Hey, this is Ralph. In this video, we're going to play some 10-minute rapid. So let's go ahead and start up our first game and see who we get. All right, G Alex 1997. All right, Carol Can. Let's get this. Yeah, see, I'm just a little concerned here. I'd like to get this bishop out, but can be too easily scared away here. Let's go ahead and push this h-pawn first. There we go. Now do this. And if they do threaten, I'm going to go ahead and take. And pretty soon I'm going to have an opportunity for, depending on what this bishop does, actually, yeah, to kind of target, oops, those couple squares. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be taking this knight pretty soon. And I suppose I will be doing that just about now. Let's see, back here, maybe a trade. Nah, that's going to give my opponent those two central pawns. Obviously back here is going to be met with trap. Yeah, let's go ahead and take. And, this deep pawn is pinned, so I'm thinking I may have some opportunities if they push. Obviously I can take here. But I'm also getting low on squares for this knight to get to, and I still need to get my bishop out. My other knight needs to get into the mix. I suppose I'll move my bishop to DE. That kind of puts my knight at risk. Okay, and then we'll go here. That's a fork, so I should at least be able to get this light squared bishop out of the way. All right, threatening down here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I still want to take this bishop, though. Well, I guess I could castle first, right? Yeah, the bishop's just going to move out of the way. And then where's my knight going to go after the fact? I guess my knight can jump up here. So let's see. So if I do castle, as soon as I castle, there's going to be an opportunity for the dark squared bishop to pop in and take. So I'm going to go ahead and take this light squared bishop. Let's see if the queen drops in right away. Or do they take back? if the queen does drop in right away, I don't think I have too many options other than sliding my rook over here. Yep, got to bring the rook over. They're going to be able to grab some more. I'll have to push. Drop back. Okay. So now they've got an advantage going in, and my knight is in a tough situation here. I'm going to push here. See if we can't take back. That'll give a place for my knight to get out. Maybe I can start to manually castle on the queen side. Opponent has a good time advantage at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull back a little bit to a light square. I'm just afraid of a queen coming in if I went to g8. Okay, well I can take here. Let's see, let's get this knight out. Where's their knight want to go? Over here. Okay. Feeling a little bit of pressure. Damn. All right, I think I'm not gonna fare well in this venture. Nope, can't go there. Yeah, I think I am pretty much scrapped. Let's see, anything? Obviously, I can't go here because that's just gonna open up a pin on the queen. Can't drop all the way back. I can't support this queen anyway. Yeah, definitely my opening, I think, was the big weakness in this game. Did not start off strong here. Let's see. Anything else I can do? I don't think so, so I guess I'll take. And take. Bring the rook out. And I'm not going to have any perpetual checks or anything like that. Okay. Guard against this square. I can start pushing pawns pretty soon. Okay, I think I am going to run out of moves here. Check, for the sake of checking. Good one. All right. GG. GA Alex. All right, let me hit the game review real quick. My goal is not to spend too much time in the post-game review, at least for now. Yeah, opponent played well, 91% accuracy. I was in the low 80s, obviously, there. And white clearly had an advantage going through. It looks like maybe they gave me an opportunity at the end of the half of the game, into the first half. But I certainly squandered that very, very soon. But my goal is instead, I want to play, maybe 2 or even 3 rapid games, and I'll do a deeper study on my own later on. Just kind of trying to duplicate maybe some of the best practices that my chess coach was recommending that he does. Generally studying in the morning, playing chess in the morning, and then doing more analysis on those games in the afternoon. But I'm going to go ahead and just check out, especially this opening, keeping an eye on the evaluation bar. I am curious where he really started to let white get the advantage. What mistake did they make to balance the game, and then where did I screw up to give white the game, basically. And so far, things are good. I'm seeing a lot of good moves or decent moves. And there we go. So there's my first really critical move. Putting that knight over there. Let me hit retry. And I'm wondering if maybe I should have gone up to this light square. And that is the excellent move. Yeah, so this square does give my knight more scope, more protection, whereas being there on g6, what am I guarding against? I'm going after, what, h4 that is protected. I'm going after some pawns that are protected. Yeah, that's clearly the better way to go. Okay, and that was an inaccuracy. I felt like I had to do that, but I suppose dropping back here to trade their bishop. Yeah, their bishop is better than my bishop, so let's get rid of it if we can, and we should be able to there. Yep, that does seem like the better move. Okay, and then pretty soon, my opponent does this move, which really balances the game again. They lost their advantage. Their best move would have been to bring this queen into the attack, because now they're going to focus right on here after a bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes with check. This pawn is going to be loose. It's really going to be tough for me to maintain there. And of course, after that, I did follow up with a good move. Knight takes. They did a good move, a great move, in fact. And that was the best I could have gone for, is taking their bishop. And then there you go. Now they're really breaking in. Now it's telling me I'm making the best move here, but I don't really have any other options. I didn't like that one. That was a mistake that really gave up the farm there. So let me hit retry. Oh, that one's a knight. That's good. There we go. This is what I want to retry. Can't get my knight back into the mix. Now, I guess this bishop is kind of an annoyance for me. So I suppose I could just take out that bishop. Yeah, so maybe I just... Yeah. Get the knight out of future harm's way. I'm not really saving this pawn anyway, so might as well minimize the damage. And that actually keeps the game pretty balanced if I made that move. Okay, let's see, where's my tabs at? There's my tabs. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click a new 10 minute. All right, base of 63. Oh, a 1737. Let's get into it. The St. George defense. Okay, this is a pretty unusual defense for me, so I'm just going to kind of continue on and develop into the center. I don't think I'm going to take that. I'm going to go ahead and castle instead. If they take, I'll take back. They're just going to push. So I will drop back. Let's see, where does this bishop want to go? I'm going to go here, and then maybe ultimately there. Keep an eye on this long diagonal. All right, what have we got for opportunities? Anything of interest? Let me go ahead and bring this rook out. I kind of feel like pushing here. There's been a few games lately that I've played, some daily games, some rapid games, where I was slow to push my center pawns. And those were pivotal mistakes for me. So I want to be more cognizant of my center control and pushing these center pawns, especially before my opponent gets castled and gets rooks lined up onto these middle files. So I think pushing here could be an interesting way to go. There are 2 attackers on that square, but I'm going to have at least 2 defenders and maybe 3. And if they use their bishop to take my knight, I'm okay with that because I take back with the queen, I get rid of their long-range sniper, and I've still got really good center control. So yeah, I think I'm going to push. And if they push, that just closes off their bishop. Okay, so I don't want to take here yet. I'm going to maintain that tension for a little bit longer. Let's challenge that bishop. Now if they push, I can just ease back. Okay. Need to get my knight out so that my queen isn't just sitting there by itself. But so far I'm okay on this pawn. I still have 3 defenders for it versus their 2 attackers. Yeah, let's get this queen out. Need to get my knight out, get these rooks lined up. Prepare for perhaps rook lifts, okay. No value to going here yet because obviously they can push in that middle pawn, and that's going to get my rook trapped very, very quickly. So ease back down to here. Prepare to slide over if I can. Knight here. Yeah, I don't want to drop down right away. I'm tempted to move here, but of course that can lead to another attack. Of course, either way can. All right, I'm going to move all the way back for a moment, kind of reassess, and I'd like my rook to be on this square. That knight's going to keep hopping around and giving me grief, but yeah, that knight's going to hop in here. That's going to be a good square for them. Maybe I'll sack my rook and just get rid of that knight. I may do it. Yeah. Yeah, let's start pushing here. Might be able to start taking away some of the squares from their queen. Here. Here, yeah, we need to see which pawn they're going to push. So they can scare me away pretty soon. Excuse me. I don't think I'm gonna like that. It's pretty soon. You can get a big push. All right, that may be the better of the options. Let's get my rook up here. I'm assuming this is coming. So, okay. Not what I was expecting yet. I'm going to take with a pawn. Let's see. I need to get my queen out of the way. Now, I can move here and see if they want to trade, which I'm not really fond of. If I go to a light square, all they need to do is start to double up. Or the queen can drop down here and pin the knight to my queen. However, if they do that, I would have a discovered attack. Alright, I guess they can do a check. Obviously we'll lift my king up. But of course after that, well, no, they can't go there to offer a trade because my knight's protecting that square. I'm going to move this pawn up first. Still wondering if we're going to start to see some trades here. They do have a pawn advantage, so that would probably be in their best interest. I've got a pawn there that I could have gone after. I'm thinking I'm going to get my B pawn pushed up. Get my knight kind of anchored in. Okay, yep, they're going to go for that trade. And can I avoid it? I think I can avoid the trade at least a little bit, right? I can go up here. Threaten their rook, so they may have to come in for a check. Now, if they get their queen, actually their queen coming down here for a check would probably be ideal, because then when I move away, they can bring their rook in. Actually, then I might be able to, yeah, I can do a couple checks up here, down here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to perpetual check. Yeah, so I think if I was them, queen to d1 is probably a good way to go. Okay, that's not the way they're going, so all right, do I threaten that rook? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't know what kind of good attacking plan I may have. I don't probably have a good attacking plan. Probably because I don't have any attacking plan. Okay. Actually may have been the best opportunity for me there, or at least delaying the inevitable. Okay, so obviously we've got a discovery, but it doesn't really get us much because the queen is protected by their knight. If I take the knight first, I'm sorry, if I take the rook first, they've got my queen, and my knight can't come back and fork, so that's not really of any help. I need to stay somewhere where I can keep an eye on that knight. But I also don't want to give up a dark or a light square, so I guess that means right here. And then when I can drop down for a little bit. Okay. That's going to be a forced exchange. And not much I can do about it, so we will take. Do I have a place where I can protect this pawn? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. I can go here and then there and give me a little bit of a delay. And what have we got? A minute to 2. Okay, and then I need to hop up here. Of course, rook down. That's good. Check the king. Drop back here. Go up here for a bit. They'll be able to push me away pretty soon. Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to have to give that up. Yeah, they're going to check. Go after that b2 pawn. Oh, they did not do that. All right. Nope, that would not be good. Let's go ahead and get my king off of that second rank. How are we doing on time? Oh, they've got lots of time, and I've got very little time. Yeah, I can check a couple times, but I don't have time to do too much else, so let's just harass their king a little bit. All right. GG, Beso. I will go ahead and resign. Okay, well, that was 2 rapid games and 2 losses. So I'm probably going to stop there, but let me go ahead and do a game review. Yeah, and black did really well. Looks like white had a bit of an advantage right there in the middle game. So, but I apparently didn't have it for very long. So, started off relatively okay, but then I started to let black take control. upper 70s for accuracy. No blunders, but definitely a couple misses, and more than my fair share of mistakes and inaccuracies for sure. And opponent did a lot of, they did more best moves and excellent moves, which certainly gives them a win. Let's see, let me just look through this. I kind of like my center control. White's doing pretty good here. Castle. Okay, that was an inaccuracy. Allowed opponent to win tempo by threatening a bishop. Now, I feel certain I knew that going in, though. I knew that this bishop move was going to get hassled and get me down to this square, but that was all part of the original plan. However, what would they have preferred I do? Go ahead. Yes, of course. Push this h-pawn. Now, even though there isn't an immediate threat of a piece coming into g4, I do see this as being a relative... Oh, but that's good, but not great. Oh, of course, a double move. Is that it? Yeah, it must be, right? Great space for the king, but also to kind of resist any pressure along with their g-pawn. Okay. Huh. They don't like the fact that I moved my rook out at that time. Lost my advantage with that move. If I was going to do that over again... And maybe I go ahead and push sooner rather than later. I can attack over here, double up their pawn, or double up their pawns on this side. That's a mistake. Suppose I can start to bring my knight out, which I should have done sooner rather than later, I guess. Alright, I am just clearly guessing. Give me a hint. Oh, now they want the pawn. Probably a double pawn at this time, too, so I could challenge here. Alright. Limit my opponent's movement. And that actually does really well at doing that, because now their knight really can't go anywhere except back. Alright. I made a... Yeah. Black started to gain an edge here. Even though I'm doing some okay moves. That was good. Where was the best move? Down to the light square. Okay. But I'm curious. Okay, black is, steadily moving ahead. That was not the best move. Okay, to the dark square. Yeah, definitely a mistake, but I'm not sure what I would have done there. Yes, I know I'm losing material that way, but yeah, I guess ignore the knight for now. Just help protect this f2 square. And then I guess I still have opportunities for bringing my knight out and going after this black knight later on. Okay, black is getting better and better. That's a definite miss. Take an outpost with a knight. Pop over here. Okay. I don't like the fact that I tried that. I'm just trying to get to this point where white actually had a better opportunity. I don't like taking with the rook. Oh, so don't take. Oh, okay, got that. Oops. Let me go back a little bit here. So they don't like that. best move to take with a pawn. And then, all right, I take back, take with a pawn. And then right here, that was a mistake for them. And of course, I was spotting this discovered attack multiple times. But for some reason, you know, I didn't see that one. So yeah, that was a blunder. That was a miss because I could have pop, check, they take back, right here, king drops down, and it's not like it's a guaranteed win for white, but I'm certainly doing much better than I was before. My draw opportunities are actually realistic now. Gosh. Yeah, I noticed that multiple times. Back to the review. But for some reason I didn't see it then. I should always be keeping an eye on those potential squares though. And as soon as an opportunity comes to fruition. Yep, and black's pretty much got it here. All right. Well, good games all, and definitely some learning material. Now, because I'm doing these little quick reviews after my games does not take away my responsibility to study these games more carefully. So I will be doing that and just doing those in a different session so I can really kind of absorb these moves and go through it. And when I do those, I'll probably be on the analysis side of the game and start to think more carefully about more of the moves. What could I have done differently? What should I have done differently? And what was my opponent's threats along the way? And stuff like that. So definitely taking more careful notes. So if you made it this far in the video, appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and I will catch you later.